Oh, hey, Omni here. So, guys, if you can't tell, I am still in such a Karate Kid Cobra Kai mood. I just cannot stop. I'm rewatching the films yet again, probably for the third time now within the last year, and going back through season one of Cobra Kai, starting back from the beginning again, just to get a refresher on everything that we've just experienced in season three. Reactions are on the channel. Tomorrow, I'm going to be doing a live stream with Busy Braun talking about season three of Cobra Kai at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over in his channel, as well as our own live stream that's going to be on Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm really looking forward to where this series is going. It's really blowing me away, and just the love, the appreciation, and the care that has gone into maintaining the integrity of this iconic character that Noriyuki Morita brought to life. Pat Morita, as you might know him. So it was fitting timing with everything going on with Cobra Kai and all that, that a trailer was released today for a documentary about Pat Morita himself called More Than Miyagi. This looked, from what I saw, it was going to be, the documentary itself will be released February 5th. I'm really looking forward to it. I've been watching a lot of the behind the scenes, a lot of tributaries to Pat Morita himself. He had such a really interesting life, from how he was raised, his track record into comedy, which somehow, perfectly enough, led him into this iconic role of Mr. Miyagi. And I'm really interested to see how deep this dives, how much this goes into, and just to kind of get to know the man that is no longer with us. So let's go ahead and let's check out this trailer for More Than Miyagi.
Pat Morita. Mr. Pat Morita. Oh, yeah.
Lenny Bruce's mother named him the Hip Nip, but he hung on because now all of a sudden he had an angle.
He would tend to do the same show over again, and then he couldn't figure out why he wasn't getting laughs.
I don't think he paid much attention to the rules of the game. Kind of did what he wanted to do.
He really embraced the things that many of us run away from. He ran to it.
He opened for Victor Moan, Connie Stevens, and Red Fox, who put him on his show.
He was just a lovely, lovely man.
And he was hysterical. Everything out of his mouth was funny.
Just his innate brilliance at comedy was incredible.
Pat went on and became a huge star.
And he created one of the iconic characters in American cinema.
One thing I learned with comics is they were actually some of the most unhappy, tortured people, and their comedy comes from pain.
One of the things I used to have to battle, which is quote unquote, Japs ain't funny. Racism comes in many, many forms. It happens a lot behind the camera.
I mean, he was in a cast for like 9 years, from his knees to like his neck for his childhood.
The day he gets out, he walks into a war.
That I could feel and sense all the horrors of incarceration.
He had a lot of inner demons. He struggled a lot with depression, and he was drinking too much. I think he was doing too much drugs.
He was drinking so much that I went to the line producer and said, I'm scared to death he's going to fall off a cliff.
And he was stumbling, and he fell flat on his face.
That was when it really, really hit home, and you realized, I've got a big problem.
That entire chapter of my life changed me forever.
Well, thank you. Already misty as fuck right now. Man, I from the I think he had spinal tuberculosis is what they were talking about, where he had to live in a cast for so long just to kind of start to recover around the time the World War II started up. And then you had the raging fear in America towards the Japanese because of what happened with Pearl Harbor. You had all the American Japanese put into internment camps. He spent a lot of time, much like his character, well, not Miyagi himself, Miyagi's family spent the time in the internment camps while he was off fighting in the war. But Morita himself went through that. And I'm sure, and it's very true, like your greatest comics are usually the people who have suffered a lot in life. And They try to not allow that to happen to other people by sharing positivity, laughter, and happiness while dealing with their own internal pain. And just gives it so much more respect, you know, for the art itself and the people that sacrifice themselves just to get a rise out of us, to give us a little moment of a distraction, a moment of laughter, and a little reprieve from life's horrors. I'm definitely going to be watching that. When it comes out, I will be watching it. I don't know if I'll do anything on the channel about it, but it's definitely going to be something I check out. So I don't know if you guys would be even interested in it, but it's something I want to check out and watch for sure. It's definitely something that's got my interest. I can't wait to see it. Definitely an interesting man. And I can't wait to see what they bring to the table. It's definitely swinging for those heartstrings on this one, I can tell. It's not going to be one of those happy stories all the way through about becoming this pop culture icon. It's going to really dive into the nitty gritty of it all. But yeah, he's funny, man. He's funny. And if you only know him from Mr. Miyagi in this, you don't know his other roles, or that he doesn't talk like that. It's one of those crazy things, like when you watch like a Marvel movie or Walking Dead or whatever, and then you hear like an actor talk and they're like, oh, holy shit, that person's really British. And you never knew. It's kind of like that, man. It hits you like a truck. It just makes me sad, man, that people have these struggles and spend their lives just trying to bring a smile to everybody else. So guys, that's all I got to add to this. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video, and I hope to see you guys either at Busy's live stream tomorrow or at mine on Sunday. I'll see you all then. Take care, everybody.